I want to find the 6 a.m. candle, and I want to find the highest point before 6 a.m. So if you take a look here, this was 6:40. You can see the time at the very bottom down here. This was the 6 a.m. candle right here. When I sat down on the computer at 6 a.m., where's my high? For ISPC, my high is set right here at around 1789 right here. So that's exactly where I put my horizontal line, as you can see right here. We have already broken out above that level, and we broke out at what time? We broke out at 8:35. This candle right here, remember, open for a 5-minute candle, close. So we closed above this breakout level of 17.1789. We closed before 9 a.m. Stock breaks out for the first time before 9 a.m. You can take it off the list. I'm not going to be trading it. The other one you put was MYSE. So let me pull that one up as well. So MYSE is down near the bottom of the list. So you're starting to get an eye for it. However, there's something that I want you to keep in mind. And the thing is, I will not count a breakout unless the stock is up at least 15%. So a lot of times people are up at least 17%. Let me put that on the screen so you guys can see. All right. Any breakout level that is established must be up 17% from the previous close. The previous close is going to be this black area over here. Okay. If it's black, that means it's the previous day. This area right here, this was all after hours. So I'll put AH. Okay. And then right here, I'll put PM. This is all pre-market. All right. So with this stock, it got a pop here in after hours. So when you're taking a look at it right here, you may think that, oh, Andrew, I got the breakout level. This was the highest point before 6 a.m. However, if you measured the distance from here to here, and an easy way to do this is with a rectangle on the Webull desktop. For whatever reason, on the Webull browser, it doesn't work. It won't allow you to measure, or you can use a long position tool. You want to measure the percentage from the previous close up to this level. This level was only up 15%. So that can't be my level because, again, I need the level to be up at least 17%. And the reason why, guys, is because if it's not up at least 17%, what I found is typically not much volume. Typically not many people are looking at the stock. So instead of setting this level as my breakout level, I can't. What I do is delete that. I'll wait for this bad boy to set a new high, right? We set a new high right here. This 5-minute candle right here pulls back. This one, boom, right? So I established my breakout level at the top of that candle, $4.02. And then from there, if you measured from the previous close, so from this close of this candle right here at 4 o'clock, right here, I think it's 4 o'clock. Hold on, let me double check here. Yep, that's 4 o'clock. Okay, so from this close right here, let me go back over to my crayon, so to this close all the way up to this level, it was up a little over 17% at that point. Okay, so now my breakout level is correct. Now you can see this 5-minute candle closed above it. Again, for a candle, for a green candle, the open is here, the close is here. We closed above our level. Let's keep it simple. And what time was that? That was between 8 to 9 a.m. So since it was before 9 a.m., will not be taking a trade on MYSE as far as playing a breakout. Let me know if that makes sense, guys. If we go to the top gainers list, there's a brand new stock that just popped up. So this is EFOI. First thing that we're going to look at, guys, is going to be market cap. All right, market cap is what the company is currently worth. The reason why these stocks run so much is because they're smaller companies which move more off of speculation. So right here, we just get this initial pop. Why? Because the company dropped some type of news. More than likely, 9 times out of 10, the company drops news, right? Algorithms, institutional investors, insiders, they typically get in early, right? And then after that, it starts to get on scalpers list. Scalpers start to push it up, and we start to make this big move. I never trade the first move. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for at least one red candle on the 5-minute time frame. You can see what time frame I'm up on right here, okay? Now, with this stock, we also want to make sure that the market cap is below 50 million. If you take a look at the market cap over here, it is, where did it go? Where's the market cap? Right here, 13 million. Now remember that market cap does not update in pre-market, but market cap increases with the price increase. So this market cap is really up by over 87% right now, which if I just do simple math, if we double 13, that's 26. So it's close to around $25 million market cap right now, which is below 50 million, which is a check. That's good. So it's below 50 million. So that's possible. Now, what else do we want to look at? We also want to look at the free float. Free float, 2.3 million. All right. So below 50 million is good. Below 10 million is great. So free float is really good. And again, Free float is just the amount of shares out on the market for retail traders like me and you that to trade. All right. The lower the free float, from what I've tracked, the higher the gains. All right. So EFOI is definitely a possible play for us, but what are we going to wait on? We're going to be patient. We're going to wait for at least one red candle in the 5-minute time frame. After we get at least one red candle on the 5-minute time frame, what are we going to do? We're going to take a horizontal line, draw it up at the body of the candle, and that will be our breakout level, wherever that 5-minute candle ends up happening. All right, so for PBM, same thing, guys. So this one started making its move in after hours yesterday, right? Then started pulling back. And then right here, market opens at 4:05 early in the morning. And we make this big move up all the way up to $12.27. Again, what you want to do is identify where the 6 a.m. candle was at. So the 6 a.m. candle was right there on that red candle. So if you would have sat down at the computer at 6 a.m. like I used to, this would have easily, you can identify that this was your high. That's exactly why I have my horizontal line right there. So for you guys, make sure you guys have an alert set at $11.80. All right. PBM, take a look at the market cap free float. Market cap 6 million, increased that by 69% total, still below 50 million. And then free float is at 1 million. So PBM is definitely a possibility. Again, I want to see a 5-minute candle come up here and close above this 1180 level. Once we get that, depending on the price action, if we get the 1-minute time frame lined up, we might take a possible trade on it. Next up is going to be YXT. Now, here's the test for you guys. Somebody put it down in the chat, go to the chat and tell me what's wrong with YXT. Free float is over 50 million. There we go. Freddie nailed it. You got it, my man. That's it. I mean, easy way to just go ahead and eliminate things. Take a look at the market cap. The market cap on it's fine. It's below 50 million, even when you increase it by 56%, but free float is just a little bit too high here. And what I found, if I took you back over to my dashboard, that as soon as that free float's over 50 million, you're just not getting the consistent 10 to 15% moves that you would want. So for me, it's just not worth it. That being said, could this one bounce back and make a move? Sure, because it's just slightly above 50 million. But for me, it's just not worth the chance. So you're on Webull desktop. Are you sure you're looking at free float? Make sure you're not looking at free float market cap. Yeah, you're looking at free float market cap. You see where this says free float market cap? Not that one. You want to look at free float. So free float market cap will give you the market cap of just the free float, excluding like insider shares, restricted shares, things like that. I don't really pay attention to this data point. I pay attention more to this. All right, let's see what else we got, guys. EFOI, that one, we got 3 minutes left on the current 5-minute candle. So as you can see, we're starting to pull back, but we still got 3 minutes left. So we'll see if this actually closes red. And if it does, what are we going to do? We're going to draw out a line at the very top of that level, at the top of that red candle. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and set that level there at 450. Right. So if you guys zoom in, right, you'll be able to see it's right here at the top of the body of the candle. For you newer traders that are listening in, 2 parts of the candle. One is the body. Second is the wick, right? When I'm setting my breakout levels, right? And really, when I say breakout level, guys, what I mean is just a prior level of resistance. We make this move up here. Everybody's buying. And then now, right here in this area, we have found that there's more sellers than buyers currently, okay? So in theory, that if we get a push back above this level, that shows that now buyers are in control. But you also want to zoom into the 1-minute time frame, take a look at the price action there, make sure every time frame is aligned between 5-minute and 1 minute. And if it's so, then we'll take the trade and then we could possibly get the bigger move up. You know, just kind of going down the list. EFOI, we already know the deal. All right. PBM is up next. Market cap 6.7 million. That's good. Free float is 1 million. We already got an alert set on that one up there at 1180. Make sure you right click, set your alert on that bad boy, create alert. Went over that in yesterday's live stream. YXT free float's too big. ISPC is a no-go because that one already broke out. It broke out before 9 a.m. So I will not be taking any trades on that. RPAY, what's the problem here? Well, if we come over here and take a look, market cap is too high. Free float is too high. On top of that as well, this would have been a breakout level right here, and it already broke out. So RPAY is a no-go. Not going to be trading that one. WSHP, market cap 332 million. That's above 50 million, so that's a no-go. So WSHP is a no-go. Don't worry about that one. LZM, same thing over here. Market cap 332 million. That's a no-go. UCAR, market cap is good, 2.4 million. Free flow is good at little over 2 million. However, it made this move up right here, right? This was the original move, this big green candle. We pull back right here. This was the first red candle. And then right here, if I zoom in a little bit, you'll see the time down here at the bottom. The time it broke out was 7:25. So initial move here, that allows me to set this 163 level, your horizontal line that you're seeing. We get the pullback, we wick all the way down here, we start to bounce. This next 5-minute candle opens right here. It closes right here. This closes above our level. So that confirms a breakout. As soon as that happens, I put that on the tracker. And since that broke out before 9 a.m., I will not be taking any breakouts on UCAR. And this is why I don't take breakouts before 9 a.m. Because, I mean, a lot of times it's a coin flip. I mean, you literally like 50 to 55% of the time it's going to be a loser, right? So a lot of times you'll see stocks like this die off in pre-market. I have my own thesis thoughts on why that is. I think a lot of retail traders don't know how to buy during pre-market. Pre-market has lower volume, etc. So we just don't quite see the consistency that I would like to see in pre-market. All right, CRML, guys. This one, market cap, if you take a look, never get confused here. It's 1.17 billion. Would it be? All right, make sure you take a look and see the B right there. All right, if it's a billion, it's way above 50 million. All right, so CRML is a bigger company. We will not be day trading that one. ABLV, market cap 28 million, free float 17 million. So decent in both of those. Both are below 50 million, right? So I have an alert set all the way up here, this 121 level, right? Because we made this big move up. All this was before 6 a.m. So if you would have sat down to the computer at 6 a.m., which is right here. So this is all the price action that you would have saw. This is your high. You set your horizontal line. And then right here, you want to set an alert. Now, with that being said, massive drawdown here. All right, we went from 121 all the way down to 70 cents. Chances are it's probably not going to bounce back and push up to that level. So more than likely, I won't be playing it, but I always set an alert just in case, because I have seen stocks like that bounce back. Okay, here's a good learning lesson for you guys. FRMM is a stock. It's only up around 17% right now, but I would not trade FRMM even though the market cap says 48 million. You might be like, well, Andrew, you said if a stock is below $50 million market cap, then it's good to go. But what did I also tell you? That the market cap number on here does not update in pre-market, but market cap increases with the price increase. So in reality, that 48 million has increased by about 18% right now, which means if you increase 48 million by 18%, you're going to be above 50 million, which makes this one a no-go. All right. Market cap is just a little bit too high on that one. All right, let's go back over here to EFOI. So we made the initial move up. We got the pullback. We got the first red candle. And now that we've got the first red candle, that level is now an established breakout level. Okay. So when I say breakout level, that's what I mean. And breakout level just means that that is the level that I want to see a 5-minute candle push and close above. All right. So now what you want to do is you want to make sure you right click on your line. If you guys are on Webull desktop, you guys will right click, create alert at 450. Make sure you click the at. You should see 3 options. It's going to be at, above, below. Click at. Pop-up is going to appear. At the top, you'll see quote, news and movement. Click on news and movement. Scroll down. You'll see range. And make sure you click on include extended hours. Because right now, it's 9:19, which means we are still in pre-market. So what we're looking for here, we got 40 seconds left. It's 9:19 right now. This stock could get a push here in the last 30 seconds here and close above this level. All right. So at this point in time, what I like to do is zoom into the 1-minute time frame. So to close above this level, this current 1-minute candle would obviously have to be green, which would be the first thing that I would have to see in order to trade this stock. I need the 1-minute time frame to be trending green. That way I can get the momentum. After backtesting, this has a massive direct correlation to win rate. All right. So this one obviously needs to be green. We're getting a slight push here, so we might close above the level. We got 5 seconds. Can we get a last second push here? Can we get a push? We did. So we got a push. So that first 1-minute candle just closed above. So what I need now, guys, is I need this current 1-minute candle to close green. If it closes green, I will enter at the candle close here. All right. So if this 1-minute candle closes green, I will be going over to Turbo Trader on my Webull desktop app, and I will be clicking the buy at ask button. All right. The reason why this is so important, guys, is buy at ask is going to allow you to get filled in pre-market one click of a button. Do not click buy at market. If you click buy at market, it is not going to fill your order. We're in pre-market. You can't use market orders. All right, we got 15 seconds left. Let's dial in here. We're currently red, turning green. All right, so it looks like I'm probably going to take this trade here. And for EFOI, all right, we're all about to close. All right, I'm in. I got filled at 489. All right, for EFOI, the free flow is below 10 million. I will be going for 15% take profit, which means if this stock gets up to 564, I'm looking to take profits at 564. For my mental stop loss, if this stock pulls down to, because remember, you can't have a stop loss, so I am the stop loss in pre-market. My mental stop loss is going to be down at 393. All right, so if it comes down to 393, I will sell at a loss. If it goes up to 564, 565, I will be selling. I will be taking profits. For all my one-on-one students who are a little bit more advanced and know exactly what I'm talking about, I'm going to set a limit order, a sell limit order at 564. That way, if it wicks up there, it'll go ahead and take profits for me. So sell limit 100% at 564 because I'm currently in green. I'm green on the stock right now. I'm up right now. If I go red on this stock, I got to make sure I cancel the limit order. If that sounds like Chinese to you, then you guys need to watch a couple more of my videos. I actually make a video kind of breaking that down. But for everybody else, the way you sell in pre-market is sell bid, okay? So sell bid. All right, best case scenario, I've zoomed back out to the 5-minute time frame. Another thing that I track is after I've entered a trade, after we get the 1-minute time frames trending green, the next thing that I track is what happens to the 5-minute candle. If this 5-minute candle closes green, our win rate does increase, all right? So best case scenario for us right now is that this 5-minute candle right here closes green. It's a 5-minute candle closes green. There's a very high chance. I'll show you guys the actual data behind it once we're out of this trade and we've executed. It's about an 85% chance that we're going to go and hit the full 15% take profit based on historical data. All right, tons of volume going through this stock right now. So about roughly $24 million have flowed through this 5-minute candle. So ton of liquidity. It's definitely on a lot of people's radar. It's getting pretty crowded. But we got 30 seconds left on this current 5-minute candle. So I keep kind of bouncing back to green, red, green, red. We're about at the entry. Again, I got in at 489, so we're right above my entry right now. We got 13 seconds left on this current 5-minute candle. And once this candle closes, we got 5 more minutes until market open. So at market open, one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to set my stop loss and set my take profit. Again, I can't have a stop loss and take profit set right here in pre-market. So the way you'll do that is on your Webull chart, you'll be able to see your position. And if you hover your mouse over your position, you'll see where it says either close or you'll see an option that says TP/SL. So blue rectangle on the chart, hover your mouse over it, you'll see the option that says TP/SL. If you click on that, you'll be able to drag a take profit up and a stop loss down, all right? But you don't want to do that yet because we're not at market open yet. And if you do that, your orders aren't going to get filled. They're not going to go through because it's still pre-market. And again, pre-market is always a little bit more annoying to trade because you have to constantly watch it. If you're in a position in pre-market and you're trading with me, I highly recommend that you don't get up and go walk away because again, these penny stocks move quick and you are the stop loss. So if this stock starts to move down really quick and we get close to 393, right now I have to hit that sell button. Because if I'm not here to hit the sell button and this thing just goes, guess what? I'm going to end up selling all the way down here. And none of you want that to happen. So make sure that if you're in a position in pre-market, for whatever reason, if you got to walk away, what I would highly recommend, not financial advice, you can do whatever you want to with your money. But consider closing out the position. All right, EFOI, again, the level that I want to see it hit is going to be 563. I know historically speaking, I'm out, guys. I'm out. That just hit take profit for me. That just hit take profit for me. I am out. And what I mean by take profit is I had a sell limit order up here at 563. If you guys don't know how to do that, I have a video explaining how. However, if you guys didn't have a limit order set up there, you would hit the sell at bid button. If you are in the position, the way you exit right now is hit the sell at bid button. Great trade right there. A1, identify. That's how you execute.